Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Sunday's first video. This one's going to be focused on bounty missions and the alliance-based focus for next week and the foreseeable month of October. Kabam have set out, if you saw the live stream, we've done a live stream recap, but there's a little bit more when it comes to rewards information and also other information I want to bring to you, including points acquisition for these particular events. So one of the first things that we've got is the Bounties Realm event, but also alliance-based focus on things. So there's a two-pronged element to this, and as I said, there's more information. The bounty missions, quest, and events are going to be your main focus, as Kabam say. If I can get into shot, there we go. How it all works, summoners will need to join an alliance, so maybe start an alliance, small alliance, solo-based alliance, maybe get a few people, friends, or old accounts in to do that, and participate in multiplayer game modes, including Alliance Wars, Alliance Quests, Alliance Raids, and Battlegrounds. Alliance Raids will give the most amount of points, but if you're a Battlegrounds-focused person, you can also acquire points relatively well, especially if you're focusing. And maybe people want to delay on getting involved with Battlegrounds until next week. That's not particularly a helpful thing to say, especially with a video later on focused on the Battlegrounds Realm event, but you get points with doing Battlegrounds. So why would you start now when you can basically get the wins and also other elements of wins and then focus on that as being your points acquisition? I will have to break down stuff a little bit as to like points versus what you get back from it. And there's not super spicy things in this event as well, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Aegis mode summoners will unlock bounty boards, select a bounty target and receive your bounty package gate key, then defeat the target in the bounty mission side quest. So you go from here, like, oh, I've unlocked something. You then go pick the target. The target then takes you to the quest. You do the quest, you get the points for the rewards. That's kind of like the timeline of things and how it works. These are some of the champions here, like Danny Moonstar, Medusa, and Kushala as defenders you'll go up against. Kabam have also given a flavour of some of the other ones, which are, if I can get this on screen, Null, Moondragon, White Tiger, Sauron. So kind of remember counters for these, but also look back into your previous months as like, who was the best counter for this event quest? And then kind of go, we'll try, do you know what I'll try and do? Once I know more of the champions and can go back in previous months, I will try and put together a guide for it, but that will be probably out next week. We'll have to see, because there's a lot of stuff happening to try and get informations for. Okay, so we've also got bounty mission unlocking the points that you get for it. Defeat an Alliance Wars opponent. Defeat an opponent in Alliance Wars, 10 points. Defeat an Alliance Quest opponent, 5 points. Defeat opponent in Raid, 100 points. Battlegrounds, 8, and Incursions, 2. Of course, you get the elite ones, the elite champions to face off against. But we don't really get an idea of like how, as I said, spicy is the word. Spicy the rewards are, because they seem like they're very standard things. And those are the... You get, by the way, you get 4 of the elite bounties. Of your standard bounties, you get 16. 16 of those, 1/6. Then, once you've defeated the targets, you get points as well. I'd say this all adds to the greater good, the greater amount of points. Of course, you can see here. Use a Saga champion to defeat a regular or elite bounty target. That's going to be the crucial thing as well. Do you want that? Does it spice it up for you? Is that frustrating? Is that okay? That is going to be another key one. And also pick your difficulty, because again, like, you don't want to find yourself losing out on points or having to ramp up revives because you've chosen wrong. That's my concern, is choosing wrong and feeling that you're using your revives for that when you should be saving them for things like Alliance War Showcase and other content that's on the way. So from a rewards perspective, you seem to get crystal shards, or crystals, and also emotes. And that's cool. You get Deadpool holding a piece of cake and also some other things. So on the face of it, it looks like it's not too spicy on the rewards. Although these emotes are pretty cool. The Deadpool spitting out his coffee is cool. The other Deadpool eating cake is cool. Each their own if you like cake. Or you don't. You like buns. Anyway, targets there. Targets are there. So these are champions that are going to be in the full pool of champions you'll face off against. So we could do a prep. I think we could do a prep video. I need to look back over previous months to like who had what kind of nodes with them. Or I don't know how long this goes back. I don't know if this is this year or prior to it, but we'll have to look at, you know, in the past, who these champions were, what kind of nodes they had, what kind of counters there were, and also look to see if there's Saga champions that relatively counter. We could expand from there as well. So we'll do a video at some stage kind of focused in on all these champions and create a nice little spreadsheet around some options for it. But that's next week's. That's future Richard's problems. He is in a world of trouble next week. He's going to have to find some time that he did not have. Anyway, so Alliance is the name of the game, being an alliance. The next stage to that, of course, is the Deadpool's Ultimate Multiplayer Bonanza Alliance Super Season, of course, which is called Dumbass. In this one, it goes hand in hand. Okay, it goes hand in hand. Doing multiplayer-based modes, incursions, battlegrounds, and AQ, AW, raid. There's a login calendar. Login calendar, you get some fun stuff, attack, boosts. Honestly, it's handy stuff. There could be some big bit of content coming up. You might want to hoard some of those boosts. There's some nice AQ team revives and AQ and AW greater health boost as well. You know, there's helpful things. Nice. Week 3, you get some nice stuff as well, including bounty target crystal. I don't know how spicy those are. Are those going to be Paragon level, Valiant level? That will be, for me, important. Are these going to be just, if they're straight Cavalier crystals and you know, you got Paragon and Valiant players getting them, then it's just a bit, yeah. But hopefully it's like on a Paragon or Valiant level for players. There it does confirm bounty target crystal Cavalier. So again, I don't know how spicy this month is going to be. It just feels like at the moment, because there's not sufficient information, you're like, yeah, am I actually going to get something good? Especially when you're seeing Cavalier bounty crystals there. What's happening with the rewards? Again, another kind of key point. There's some nice extras. Like the thing I will commend, I like this. Alliance Focus Solo Objective, you get loyalty. You get 400,000 loyalty there, 200,000 there. Is that 650,000 loyalty for free? Nice. That helps out players make some decisions, grab some stuff in that loyalty store before Kabam remove it at a later time in the year. But also, if you're close to getting a 7-star, that can be helpful. That can be nice. That could really help players out. Alliance Solo Objectives, which do have glory. So extra glory can be added. Whether or not you spend it or not, you can grab some nice stuff with that. Trophy tokens, it looks like you get some more by doing the Battlegrounds solo objective. Of course, there's a more of a important push for the player base to get involved with it because of the Realm event currently on at the moment. Extra trophy tokens by doing Battlegrounds, complete 5 victory track, gladiator circuit, whatever. You get more trophy tokens. There's a nice amount right there. They all add up. What is that? That's 2,500 plus that, 15,000 there, and then, yeah, like, 18,000 and something trophy tokens. Nice. Okay, cool. Artifacts. If you're in it for incursions or not in it for incursions, like it or dislike it, at least with Incursion Solo Objective, you will have an opportunity to grab, I don't know, close to a 7-star. Not with this, by the way, but at least if you're doing it now, you get bonus artifacts. As bonus artifacts will largely catapult you in the way if you get involved right now with incursions. We wait for the Oct 20th start with it, so that's good. And what else? There's the Ultimate Multiplayer Bonanza Season Alliance event, which is defeat opponents in Alliance Wars, Battlegrounds, incursions, etc. And you get points, and that points will equate to these particular milestones right here. But there's unspecific things. Champion Crystal Shards. What are Champion Crystal Shards? Yes, we know what Crystal Shards are, but to you and to me, what they're like, Valiant player, 7-star Crystal Shards, to the Cavalier or lower player, Cavalier and higher player, what are they to you? Are they going to be 6-star shards, 5-star shards? Meaning something, not meaning something, relevant, irrelevant? we don't know. I'm hoping for whatever or wherever you are, they're something like a selector. You select based on your progression. But then you're seeing stuff like Tier 1 Primordial Dust, and then you're seeing Tier 2 Primordial Dust 100, and going, I'm not sure about this. What is happening right here? Either way, getting in an extra Ascension this month, or close to, at least close to, like 75% of a, 75% of an Ascension is nice for free. So that's something. Either way, this event looks like, and profile pictures. Some of the profile pictures available over the course of the event. That looks cool, and that looks cool as well. This is going to be fun, and this is going to be about participation for your alliance, but I would say I need a little bit more information about the extent of rewards. Are the rewards looking spicy? Question mark. Things that we still don't know about. There's currency that I like. I think the currencies you can pick up is nice, but this is a very participation-based month, and you will have to be active in-game, in incursions, in Battlegrounds, and in other areas as well to reap the benefits. And that is a good thing, but not necessarily, it's not a bad thing, but not necessarily a good thing at the same time. You have to kind of balance your time a bit better. And as I said, maybe it's worth you holding back on stuff like, if you want to go into incursions now, don't. Wait until next week or the week after or whenever the event goes live. The same thing with Battlegrounds. If the Battlegrounds type event doesn't go live until, where is it? The Battlegrounds solo objective doesn't go live until the 9th of October, then why would you be proactive now in Battlegrounds if you'd reached a point of like, well, I'm not going to go any... I already did like a week, like not me, but you did a week solid of stuff in Battlegrounds. Well, now I've got to do another further week solid of farming where you're not going to get anywhere because you may have reached like the limits of what you can get. We'll have to see, but this is all about getting you out there to play these particular events. What's your thoughts on some of these things? And check out some other content located on the screen. I'll see you soon. Bye!